Hello and welcome. Today we're going to talk about WordPress plugins. As you know, WordPress is a behind-the-scenes software that runs websites. So a plugin for WordPress is a bit of software that can be uploaded that extends or expands what your website is able to do. So there are all kinds. I mean, if you have an idea that you want to know if a plugin does something, there's one out there. In your WordPress back office, as you can see on this page, there's a little thing for plugins right here. And you don't want a whole bunch of them because all these little bits of software get loaded every time your website gets loaded. So you don't want to bog down your websites. But they can do an amazing amount of things. Everything from help you with SEO to put Amazon ads on your website, contact forms for people to help you. If you're using affiliate links, one of my favorite plugins is Pretty Link Lite, and that can help you with making your affiliate links disguise, but also help you with counting. I'm going to do a video next week on Pretty Link, and so be sure and watch out for that. Analytics for your website. I mean, there's just all kinds of things that you can do. Legal pages, spam shield, all kinds. There are tons, literally tons of WordPress plugins available. A lot of them are free. Tons of them are free. And with so many free good ones, why would you ever want to pay for a plugin? Well, there are a few reasons. Paid ones usually come with a higher level of support and also more consistent updates. So especially when a WordPress platform updates, when the core updates, sometimes plugins don't work anymore. So some of the free ones especially. So if you have a paid one, then it tends to get updated by the author team that created it. So that's one thing. Also, just to have a staff person there or an author there who's going to get back with you if you have questions or problems, or even suggestions, which is also helpful. I know I've worked with some plugin authors where I've had a suggestion for how to improve their plugin or fix a typo or a number of different things. So there are good reasons to have paid plugins, but if a free one will do what you need it to do, there's no reason not to go ahead and try a free one. When you add a plugin, I'll show you this. When you add a new plugin, you can search for the directory, and like I said, there are tons and tons. So you can search for plugins for, whatever. Let's come up with an idea here. Sports ticker. I happen to be putting together a sports website here. So there are some sports tickers that you can do. Manages multiple sports teams. Clean output. Let's see. Sports scores. Okay, there are some better ones there. So you've got different things, and you can see on each one of these, like the Sports Press here, you can see that there are 9,000 active installs, and it's gotten 161 people who've responded. It's got 5 stars. It was last updated a week ago. It's compatible with the version of WordPress I'm using. That means it's pretty safe to install that. If you've got something that, let me see if I can just find a good one here to show you. Well, most of these look okay. Sometimes you get one, like here, Word Cut Predictor. It's got 400 active installs, 25 good responses. It hasn't been updated in 2 years. So, and there's a reason for that. This was a plugin to manage things for the FIFA World Cup 2014. There's no reason to update that. But sometimes you'll get a plugin that hasn't been updated in a number of years, like this first one here, Brackets Ninja. It hasn't been updated in the last 2 years. It's untested with the current version of WordPress that I'm using. So that really kind of makes you wonder, should I use it or not? You can try it. It might not work, but it might. So anyway, those are just things that when you're looking for things for plugins that you need to kind of understand how this works. So when you're installing, you can click on it for more information, and you can see there how that information comes up. But you can see installation instructions, screenshots, so you can see how it would work and what it would look like. And then you just install it and activate it. So plugins are great. They let your website do things that it would not have been able to do otherwise. This particular website does have a sports ticker. You can see it right here. It's showing the sports ticker right there. I'm using plugins to help with some ads over here, and just the way the website flows. I'm using several good plugins on this site. So plugins are useful tools. Feel free to experiment and use them and enjoy them. Absolutely necessary to understand how they work. So hope you enjoyed this, and look for us next week. I will be talking about Pretty Link Light and why you absolutely should have this on your WordPress site. Until then, have a great week.